Hello Stratters, welcome to a Amonkhet sealed competitive. Why am I doing a seal? Well, because I couldn't attend to the pre-release, so I kinda want the feeling. Bearing in mind that I'm not super good at seal specifically, I'm much better at draft, if I can say so myself. But I think doing a seal will be fine, so usually when I do a seal pool I open like 3 lands and 2 super bad like surgical extraction type of rares and stuff, so we will see how it looks today. Okay, so no mythics, we got the Cat Lord. Has to be fairly good. We have Never Return, destroy target creature and get a 2/2 zombie. Okay, that's pretty good. You may have target creature you control and haste. Oh, so it's I don't think that's very good. That seems pretty bad. Choose a card name. They can't cast that. Oh, well, that's not very good. It's somewhat like a removal spell. It has to be a card name, so you can't name like zombie token or something like that. Maybe. And a land, obviously, but I think the lands are pretty... This type of land is pretty good. We can play like black, white and splash blue or something. Or just play it as a cycling land, a cycling swamp. So that's pretty okay. Failure, comply. Okay, so it's like a remand, but instead of drawing a card you can strand a card once again. I don't think that's very strong in constructed, maybe, but yeah. Alright, so black and white given the rares seems pretty good, but what it really comes down to is how does the color pool look here, and we can see that everything except red are exactly equal. We do have a really good uncommon and only one multicolor uncommon, which is kinda sad. You gain a life, break to break counter. I mean, I have seen worse cards in my life than this. I'm gonna put that as a potential. Watchers of the Dead, 2 for 2. Oh, they get to choose. Filler card. Bad equipment. Spring to Mind. Oh yeah, it's the Rampant Growth with a draw card. That's pretty good. I wouldn't play it for only the green half, I don't think, so we have to be green-blue, which is not super likely. Some basics, and this is... no. Never Return was pretty good. No. Yay! I wanna open these in real life. And what was that? This was... yeah. I guess this is... It doesn't have to be a blue-white card. I think I would play it just for the blue half. It's okay. But not super exciting. And then 2 pieces of mana fixing? Sure. Alright, let's see what we got. Flying Indestructible. That's super expensive. I don't like that at all. This is where you wanna be. It's only 1 mana less, and it's smaller and worse, but it has cycling, so that makes it already very playable. If you're gonna create... it's okay. If a source an opponent would controls would deal damage to, prevent one of that. This reminds me of what is that called? Lash Knife Barrier or something? But it's only to me. I'm not sure about that. So it basically turns one of their creatures into a defender. I think that's okay. Cast out. Oh yes, that's a good one. First strike. Okay, pretty good. I think cards like this is fine. You can have like 1 or 2 of these narrow effects that has cycling. I wouldn't play 2 probably. Sacred Cat seems okay. Actually, you wouldn't think me as a person that thinks that, because I do hate 1/1s for 1, but a 1/1 for 1 that has lifelink, which is somewhat okay, and then Embalm adds up to a card, I think. Tap target creature, sure, I think that's okay, and a cartouche. What do you do? I get a 1/1 and +1/+1 first strike. Yeah, it's not fantastic. I think it's borderline playable. Let's see. Sure, probably not. Oh god, I don't think I will be playing 3, but Crab is okay. Untap. Another second, sure. Oh, that's really stretching it, though. I don't like that. 2/1 with Embalm, sure. No, I don't like that. Sure. Draw a card. Oh, that's good. Slitherblade. Nah, that seems pretty bad. Blue, I can say already won't be a thing. We have some conditional cyclers. We have nothing really going on here, so blue is out, and at the same time failure. Well, it is a failure. Removal. Alright, nice. Removal spell, nice. Against Indestructible. Yeah, that's pretty good. The bad thing with... oh, I'm not sure I want to play that many. The bad thing with 4/2s for 4 is that they typically trade with a 2-drop. Grimstrider is a 6/6 for 4 that shrinks. So let's see, if I'm on the play, I will have 11 cards. -4, -5, then it will be dead. So I have to play something before this. Maybe. Bone Picker. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Yes. Sure, filler. Decent if we're a cycler. If we are, what do you do? If we are somewhat defensive. 1/2 for 1. Whenever cycler is current, you may pay 1. Oh, nice. Yes. That's okay too. Black seemed pretty good, but I mean, let's just convert mana cost. We have to cut something here, but we do have a somewhat decent looking pile of cards there. Good cyclers. You are mono black. That's pretty good. What do you do? 7 damage. Okay, nice. It reminds me of Solar Flare. Yes, and we have 3. Red just jumped right out as a premier color. Just having expensive big creatures with cheap cycling is really good, and then 3 really good removal spells. Seems nice. +1/+1 and menace, and it's already a 4/3 for 4. Sure. More removal. Sure. 2/3 for 3 with reach. It's okay, I guess. No, I don't want that. Tormenting Voice is okay. Prowess, nah. I guess it is better than, for example, Dune Beetle. It's just 1 less toughness, but it gets prowess, so it actually has offensive qualities. 2/1 trample for 2. So it could attack as a 3/3, sure. Brute strength is not really my type of card. Cartouche. Can't block, nah. No. Sideboard card. Red seems pretty good. It does seem better than white, just by looking at it, but it is the combination of the colors that has to be good. And I guess we are not playing Weaver of Currents, and no, we can't play that either. Alright, Quarry Hauler. For each kind, put another kind. Oh, nice. Could be good. Trial. Oh, this is the first trial I think we have seen, right? I think so. I get a 4/2 for 3, and then if I play a cartouche, I get to return this. And we have potentially 1 cartouche Oh, 2 green cartouche. Mmm. I like Synchronized Strike. It also reminds me of an older card, Symbiosis, I think. Fairly good. +2/+2, yes. And 2 of any one color. And cartouche. You may put a creature card and or enchantment. Not thrilled about that. Not thrilled about that. Thrilled about that. Thrilled about that. That's super exciting. Alright, so green has some decent type of removal with a trial of strength, which would be pretty good with the cartouches. Are we doing anything with this land? We're probably playing it if we were playing black as a tapped swamp. Same with Evolving Wilds. We're not playing this. We're not gonna need these. Don't think we need this either. Alright. Let's see just by looking at the mana curve. So we can see that black offers us some decent things to do early, but not that much actually. None of our colors are really that good early, which is kind of a bad thing. I don't think we're gonna play white. I mean, if we cut the cartouche and the lifelinker, which is somewhat bad, I mean, we have one good card basically. We could play Cast Out with Evolving Wilds and maybe with Gift of Paradise, so I'm not out of that. Alright, let's see. Color, let's remove green. Whoops, and the cartouche. The Cast Out, sorry. How does this look? We have 28 cards. There we go. So let's see. We would play Never Return, and it's a 3-drop. We'll play all the removal spells. What do we have? This card. We have Ruthless Sniper and the Horror of the Broken Lands. Not that much though. So we're probably cutting like 2 Viziers. That's probably something we would do anyway. Might play Festering Mummy. Might cut Scarab Feast. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cyclers. It's not that much, but at the other hand, on the other hand, we don't have that many payoffs, so we'll probably cut this. Not certain I would play 2 Tormenting Voices, but maybe. We don't have that much else. I would probably cut both of these because they're not very good. That would leave us with some decent early drops. Somewhat decent here. We got 4, 5, 6 good removal spells. This would hopefully just cost 1. And some decent finishers. I'm not super sold on this. Combine groups. Let's try. Let's see. What's that all red? Red, green. Red, green with a tiny white splash. How does this look? Only 10 creatures and they're not very good. 10 creatures are not good. Not good at all. We could look at something like combine color. If we remove like these and this, and only keep the yummiest red cards. And then we add the black cards. We land on 13 creatures. But I guess the trial is also kinda a creature, so 14, that's a good number. And then we cut this. So we're playing all of this. Probably playing this as well now. 1 plains, 1 swamp, something like that. What am I saying? 1 plains, 1 mountain. That gives us maybe 2 mountains. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4 mountains, plains, and evolving wilds. That would give us 13 green and black sources. We have only 1 double black card and 0 double green cards. Okay, I'm starting to like this. Keeping, let's see. We could also look at bringing in Watchers of the Dead. But why are we playing green? We're playing green for Trial of Strength, Cartouche combo, and mana fixing. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't like that. I'm gonna play red-black. Maybe with a white splash, I'm not certain about that. Let's see. You're in, you're in, you're also in, you're in, probably in. Let's see. No, I just don't think this is very good. I don't. If we had like some threaten effects, then maybe. No, we're not missing anything right now. I guess Scarab Feast and Watchers of the Dead maybe. There's no blue card we would like to splash, right? I mean, I like the Cartouche, but I'm not gonna splash for it, I don't think. Alright, and you're a 3-drop still. So let's see, we're probably not playing this because I don't like it. Cut 2 of those. I actually rather have the cats, I think, than this, and probably the beetle. Keeping these. Keeping these. I like most else. Are we gonna splash the white removal spell? Where did it go? Cast out. I don't think so. We're already playing 2 tapped lands. So we need to cut 2 more cards. I think 1 Tormenting Voice is probably fine to cut. Yeah. And then 1 more card. It could be the Grim Strider. Probably is the Grim Strider. We're not looking to empty our hands very much. So let's see. We have Horror and Sniper that cares about discard, and we can discard not too much over here. Himself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cyclists. I think that's okay. Adding these and adding 7, 8 for the double black. Yeah, I guess then we have 9 black sources. That's still fine though. Alright, let's jump into the first match and see if we can win.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat.